It's August 16th, 2012. Tour room. Today we're going to go on some tours. So Rich just found a park he wants to go tour that's out in the suburbs, and we're going to do an art tour of subway stations this afternoon. Evidently they've got a bunch of art in their subway stations and they have tours of them. That is so goddamn redundant, I can't believe it. In the meantime, I'm not sure I gave a tour of our room. So, all the rooms in this hotel now have these giant photo murals on the walls, and each room has a different one. They have a little preview of them on the door of the room, which is kind of cool. See how the graphics are, the same graphics in the room are on the door. So this is a different room, different graphic. I like that little touch. We're on the top floor and have these fun slanted walls with windows that pop out so we can look out at the city. So that's kind of fun. We have a separate living area for the computer. Rich is working on photos from yesterday. Are we happy?
So far.
We've got these bubble chairs, which look really cool, but they're not that comfortable to sit in. Nice flat screens in each room. The one in the bedroom is just absurdly large for the size of the room. And a nice bath with separate shower and tubs. Heated towel rack. I think it's the greatest invention, and I don't know why we don't have them in the US. Nice room. We're very comfortable here. Are you comfortable?
Yes, of course.
I think it's time for us to go. Yeah, whatever the place we were at. It's hard to say. Skogskyrkogården. Something. I don't know. Kyrkogården. Skogskyrkogården.
You're not very good at foreign language.
No, I'm not. Maybe it's because you grew up listening to Polish.
True. It is a United Nations heritage site.
UNESCO heritage
UNESCO,
site.
yes.
Just
call it Skog, you're never going to get it.
He has no patience.
I'd be terrible at teaching a language. Very
Skogskyrkogården. Skogskyrkogården. Whatever. Skogskyrkogården is an outstandingly successful example of a designed cultural landscape which blends landform and natural vegetation with architectural features to create a landscape that is ideally suited to its purpose as a cemetery. I don't know why, but Rich is fascinated by cemeteries. I agreed to come here just because it's a nice park and good to get out, walk around more. It's kind of cool the way it's designed. I guess it's a claim because of the strict modernism. Reminds me of when we went to Paris. He made us go to Père Lachaise. There's a rabbit over there. Oh, camera scared them off. So he found what Rich was looking for. Garbo's grave. We're at Fotografiska. Alright, gorgeous view of Stockholm out the window. It's Rich's beef and goat cheese sandwich, and this is my salad and soup. Yay. Where are we going?
To the Metro Art Tour.
Also, this room was new, with the wooden panels, making it look a little bit more like a living room and getting another kind of sound, you know, a softer sound and that. So you might think that it's all Rembrandts, don't you? Or any other painting artist, but it's not. It's different kinds of art. It could be wood, it could be brickstones in different colors and patterns, and it can be iron and drawn art as well. So what we do is we decorate the stations for the purpose of finding people, for people to find their way easier. For instance, if you're on your way back from your job and you sit there and you all of a sudden there's a blue station, you know right away that here I'm getting off, right? And to keep it clean and to be inspiring.
I noticed this earlier when we were here. Oh, right.
From 1950s, in which they casted the glass and have now repaired it, so it's now like totally new. 50, 60, 70 almost years of decorating the subway stations. In this station, there was a competition now, and 121 persons participated.
The balloons and the tiles.
Low relief pictures, balloons, instruments, boats, windjammers, patterns, flowers. If you ask anybody on this station if they've ever seen this before, they haven't. Because it's too little to see, sort of, you know? You will see that when you go here next time. You don't see this the first time. If you live here, you never see it unless you go on a guided tour. So we have to open up people's eyes, right? Schooling, children, anti-nuclear weapons, environment. And the environment was very, very important. She came with her drawings. White paper and sheets of paper and a pencil, saying what she wanted to do, she wanted to achieve and save in this station. Imagine what I just mentioned. She loved music, kids playing, environmental questions are thought about, and just for the sake of it, instead of covering all the walls, she's left one wall open for us to see the rocks, maybe even with a gold ore inside. Concrete above. What she did was, with the drawings, she held them in front of her, and then she had this big pressure of air of 7 kilos. With this, she was drawing the fish, or drawing the kid after her sketch. And this was a cold station, of course, because it takes 10 years to heat it up. And she was in her 70s, 73 years old, when she was doing this down here on a ladder. And the word peace in 57 languages around the station. This is, I think, Greek for peace, is it? 3, 4, 5 different words of peace. The black rock, the granite of Stockholm. Very, very durable. And isn't it gold in there? Watch it closely.
So these are all built in nuggets of rock. It's wonderful.
Here is Cecilia Darket sitting with her drawings in her lap, planning this station together with Esther Johnson and Esselberg and Neshar, and inspired by the way Picasso. The rainbow is lifting up the sky. Do you remember it was not a guided tour. It was inspired by pixelated symbols from the computer games and computer icons. Lars Arrhenius.
What station is that?
Torilsplan. It's on the green line towards Hässelby. And Hässelby is brand new, totally new, only opened weeks ago. This is, of course, not readable in English, or German, or French. Maybe not even Swedish, because what they don't have here is the ring above the A making O, the 2 dots above the Ä making Ä, or the 2 dots above the O making Ö. So, and with no comma, no full stop, nothing.
So you can see the rock layer. It's interesting. We're at Solna Centrum Station, and the fact that they bothered to do artwork around the functional aspects of the station amuses me. That's the Hotel Nordic Sea, and that's our room at the top corner. You can see a couple of the windows open. Hopefully it didn't rain in today. It seemed to be raining pretty hard while we were doing our subway art tour. We're across the street in the sister hotel where we're going to have dinner. This is half a grilled lobster, grilled bread. It's my appetizer. It smells amazing. Now that's a lovely sunset. I hope it's coming through.